Greetings and salutations, Exiles. In this video, I'm going to do another showcase. And the reason being is, I often don't like to showcase my buildings on a PvP server, except for initially when I first kind of roughed out the design, because I'll always rough them out in sandstone. But then, this is gonna be a kind of a what's the word I'm thinking of? An exception. This is going to be an exception. Obsession. It is an obsession, but no, it's an exception. And reason being is because the server performance on these servers, like this server's been down for over 2 weeks. And with it being down to the extent that it is, I feel like I need to capture this stuff before it disappears. And so it's kind of one of those things where it just needs to, it just needs to be captured. And like what they did though is we complained so much on the forums, and I posted a bunch of these videos, but the problem was is they were older. I'd put a couple hundred hours into them after the fact, just in roughing stuff out, and so I was like, you know what, I need to update this. So over here, this is the map room, and this ultimately I've kind of moved past this place. I wanted to do kind of like a moat thing, and this entire structure is a map room. And I kind of wanted to do like this public, smithing shop. And I still haven't gotten around to it. I haven't figured out how I want to do it. And it's got a little tower in the back, so I can have a bed. And I used to have a thrall pet. I mean a pin here, but it disappeared. But it's just a map room, and I was gonna do like a drawbridge thing right here. I'm still kind of working on figuring out how I want that. Of course I have the palisades in the water for anti-climb measures, and it's just basically a map room, and then I have scaffolding around the outer side up there with archers, and there's absolutely no reason to have all those archers and thralls, but it's just something I kind of did anyways, and as you can tell, I have the map orientated north to match the volcano. You can't really tell, but it's all tier 3 upgraded, and I spaced out the windows, and anti-climb, and then I have my little hut up there. And the only thing that's really up in the hut, and then this was actually really kind of complicated for me to get the geometry worked out on this, but you just close it, and then you have the working elevator, and you can see right here where. And I'm showing you the inner sanctum, but you can get an overview of just kind of how much work is. Oh, I still need to finish that side over there. And I got a dancer up in the corner just to clear corruption as people come in. So this is kind of a public works is really what this is designed for. And then all this is just basically a little crafting room. There really isn't much to this. It's pretty much stripped down. There's nothing of really any value there. But it's, and this is just regular. All this is a pillar. I wanted to be able to overlook the crafting room. I'm sorry, I wanted to overlook the map room, and when I die and spawn, I can just jump down like plop plop, and then be right on the map, and then spawn anywhere else in the world. So it's it's just a way for me to facilitate getting, when you die, you're able to get to around the world fairly easy. And I want to do, I think I want to do some more ornate lighting. And I think over in this corner, I'm still haven't figured out kind of, sometimes you build something and you'll kind of sit on it. Like I even have the sign, self-serve, like, but I haven't figured out how I want to do this. I was going to put some walls up, but I'm still trying to kind of think about how I want to do that. I was going to do like some, kind of like some, and I was going to put like some spiral corners, some rounded corners right here. And, with some dynamic lighting and kind of round the corners off. Yeah, so this is kind of a work in progress, but you can see right there, it's just a map room. It's just basically all that it is. Um, as always, I wanted to capture this because with the server performance is what that it is. I was fully expecting to log back in, and and this is I was just playing with pets just to see what I could get, and yeah, this is the map room. It's kind of like the newbie map room, and I keep the map room open so people can, when they die and spawn, they can bounce across the map. Uh, yeah, but it's not finished yet. This I would guess this is like a mid-tier project, is what this is, and I know I'm kind of opening myself up by recording this video, and nobody really on a PvP server you don't want to expose. But like, I was almost positive that when I came back, this thing was going to be disappeared, like just from decay. Uh, as always, like and subscribe. Leave your comments. Feedback is always welcome. I've been thinking about some content I want to do. I have a Conan book, and I was thinking about reading little paragraphs. You can listen to my retarded ass read some paragraphs out of a little Conan book, and then lead into a story topic. I don't know what you guys think. If you like that idea, if you don't like that idea, um, if there's anything that you're interested in, you can always leave a comment. Because that spurs discussion and then maybe alters perception. And as always, like and subscribe.